and certain aspects and certain scenarios in my upbringing, it just dragged me down, and my own confidence got dragged down with that. So I suppose I started doubting myself, and then I
I
for sure.
remember you telling me once, James, that Sujata, this is very negatively impacting me right now. I'm unable to talk in meetings or even in social gatherings. And I'm really, really happy to hear this, that how beautifully it has changed the impact right now in your life. So, hey everyone, we have James today. He is one of my students. He comes from Australia. He is a CEO. So, we have another success stories on rolling on Pro Speakers Hub. So, James, welcome on board. Welcome to
Thanks very
the
much. Thank you for having me.
awesome. So, James, before we get started with your success story and your result, I'm so excited to have this call with you. So, James, firstly, tell me more about you. What are your work, and give a short introduction to our audience now.
So my name's James. I'm an architectural builder in Australia, Perth, Western Australia. When I say architectural builder, we just work for architects. A lot of the houses that we construct are published in magazines. So they're kind of high-end architectural, usually between our sweet spots, usually between $1 and $3 million for the build of the house. So I'm in building with my brother. So I've been in building with my brother for 15, onto our 16th year now. And yeah, our industry is just growing, and our company's been growing for 16 years. And yeah, we're kicking goals. So it's been going really well.
Wow, wow, wow. That's amazing. Good to know, James. So, James, as a CEO, as a founder, James, before you joined the coaching program of mine, what are the challenges that you are facing in public speaking?
What challenges weren't I facing in public speaking? Um, I suppose I always doubted myself. I've been, I think, through my schooling and certain aspects and certain scenarios in my upbringing, it just dragged me down, and my own confidence got dragged down with that. So I suppose I started doubting myself, and then I started avoiding situations, which you'll know once you avoid one situation, it becomes worse the next time.
Right.
And so my self confidence just kind of really plummeted. So um, that was probably at the point where I started to. I always knew that was something that I needed to change, and I've been always looking for solutions. I suppose I was always looking for the easy solution, but obviously there is no easy solution. It's about throwing yourself in there, and I think that's when I started following you on Instagram, and then you actually reached out to me, and it was through you reaching out to me that all of a sudden I'm signed up, and the journey began. And yeah, what can I say? It was just a mind blowing experience.
Wonderful. Yes, I still remember our first call, how you were in the car and you were sharing all your emotions out there, that how much this has been a challenging with your self-doubt, with your lack of confidence, and how you have been dealing with this. And today we are doing this call. And anytime that I do this call with my student, I do this when they have achieved the success stories, right? I'm really, really proud of you for the kind of efforts that you had put throughout the training and for the kind of result that I'm able to see right now, James. So, James, my next question for you is that what made you to decide to enroll to this coaching program again?
What my I suppose I was just looking for solutions for my confidence building. It's always been on the back of my mind. I think that's when I started looking on. Well, I actually saw you on Instagram and started following on Instagram because I was really interested to see about this Pro Speakers Hub. And I started following for a while, and then it was actually through that you actually reached out to me. I didn't
Right,
reach out to you. You actually reached out to me, and
right, right.
through that we got chatting, and we somehow yeah, you signed me up,
Right,
and away we
right,
went.
right, 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 right. Yes, James. So, how was your entire experience throughout the sessions that we did?
Uh, I must admit, when I signed up, I think if you'd told me what was involved, I probably would have shied away and backed out of it. But you kind of kept it. Well, you just, yeah, I think through conversations, we signed it up, and then you kind of laid it on me about, what was involved and what we had to do. And I think that was for me, it was a really smart way to go about it. And I think I was very nervous from the day one. I still remember my first speech, recording myself
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
stuttering all over the place and struggling to make 30 seconds. I
Right.
think on my third day, I actually made the required time, and I was so happy. I think I actually posted it with, you know, kind of, success to myself that I've actually made the time. I was so excited. But it's just been such for every day it just got easier and easier and easier, and the
Right,
nerves started to peel away, and my confidence grew and my self confidence grew. So yeah, it's just been amazing.
right, 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 right. And the most important thing, James, was that your consistency. We can give you result. We can put our efforts, but if there is no reciprocation, it is difficult to give the result. And your consistency, your efforts, your commitment towards the training also made this happen. And I'm really, really, really happy on that. Um, because your attendance also really matters, your showing up really matters, you're showing up and facing your fear every single day. That really matters a lot, right? So James, when was the moment that you realized that you have started improving and you have started seeing the change? Because most of the time it happens that you start recording yourself, you start doing those tasks, you start getting out of your comfort zone, and you realize that, oh my god, I'm not able to do, because it is getting too much complicated, because you're trying to do something out of your comfort zone right now, right? You're pushing yourself daily, and I'm
Yeah.
sure there has been a time that you really felt that, oh, it's not happening and stuff. And when did you actually realize that you started seeing transformation in yourself?
I think through the first couple of weeks, every day I was panicking. I was waking up in the morning, to be honest, and I was panicking, and I was reading my speech I had to do for the day, and I was trying to write down notes and everything. But I
Right,
think through the coaching sessions that you and I started to have twice a week,
right,
we also started to talk about self affirmations and building yourself up. Where I started taking that on board, and I started listening to my self affirmations
right,
every day, repeating
right,
my self affirmations every day. And I think it was probably about 2 weeks in that I just, yeah, I think there was a turning point, and then my kind of nervousness started turning into excitement. That, oh my god, I'm actually going to overcome these nerves.
right,
I'm actually going to, something that
right,
it's been holding me back for so long.
right, right.
Yeah, I think there was that turning point around, second week, and
Wow,
I just
wow.
started to
Which
see
means,
success, and yeah, it was at that
well,
point it was addictive.
very nice, very lovely. So, James, you mentioned you're 47 years old. Let's say you were facing this challenge for the last 45 years, right?
Yep.
And when I told you that, James, you're gonna face your fear and you're gonna overcome your challenge in just 6 weeks, did you believe in that?
Not a single word. I remember you say I remember exactly when you said that in that telephone call in my car the
Right,
first time, and
right, right.
the back of my mind I was like, no way. 6 weeks, you got to be kidding me. I've been fighting this fear for so many years, and you're telling me in 6 weeks I'm
Right,
going to see this huge change.
right,
And
right,
true to your
right.
word, you're 100% correct.
Right, right. And you were able to see the change in just 2 weeks, right?
Oh, yeah, probably around
Right,
2 weeks, or
right,
just less than two
right,
weeks.
right.
And from that point on, it was just watching myself grow through my own videos, watching my own videos, and my confidence just grew. And at that point, it was just, I was addicted. I had to do it every day. It was like with my main focus of every day was to get up. I was going to make this speech, and it just got easier and easier and easier to the point where I was no longer waking up in the morning and stressing about this. I was actually looking at the speech 5 minutes before I had to
Right,
record my speech,
right, right.
and away I went. I just felt completely comfortable. It was great.
Right, right, right. Amazing, James. So now, are you happy seeing your changes in just 2 to 6 weeks? Are you happy?
Oh, it's been yeah. I talk about it to everyone. I've been your number one fan over here, and I've told so many people about you and the transformation. It's just been incredible. And my only regret through this whole process is I didn't meet you about 30 years ago.
Yeah. But never too late again, James. Right.
Say again?
Never too late. Never too late. Yes.
Never too late. That's right. Yeah, never too late.
Yes. So, James, you also mentioned during the training that your wife started seeing a lot of changes in you. Right? Your partner started telling James, you
Yeah.
sound very different, and you have changed a lot. Share more about it.
Yeah, she started seeing the changes. I think when I first told her, I don't think she believed me. I said, I'm told in 6 weeks there's going to be this change, and I think within about 3 weeks, she pulled me aside and said, James, I can actually hear changes in you. The way you're talking, you know what you want. You're a lot more confident in what you're saying. You're standing up for yourself, and she was on board. And for that, yeah, it was just great hearing that from her and seeing that from her, and
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Wonderful,
seeing that from other
wonderful.
people.
Really, really happy to hear this, James. What is the best thing that you loved about the entire training, the Pro Speaker Mastermind?
I think the biggest thing was doing the speeches. I always feel like that's my biggest weakness was to speak in public,
Right,
and just recording yourself was actually just as hard. As I said from the very beginning, I was so nervous recording myself every single day.
right,
But I found that journey was just the most fun because I could see the changes in myself happening from day
right,
one, and
right,
just that change in myself and that growth of confidence.
right.
That was my favorite part of the whole thing.
Wonderful, wonderful, James. And James, I'm excited to know this, that has there been a time that where you applied what you have learned and like people started telling you that you have changed a lot, or how was your confidence during your stake situations like board meetings, presentations, or networking?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. My meetings with clients and architects has gone through the roof. I've had several huge meetings for really big projects. One I've just done recently, which was for a
Right,
$16 million project.
right, right,
And I just dominated. I'm sorry to say, I just dominated the whole meeting. And I walked out of that meeting actually just going, almost pinching myself, going, was that actually me in that meeting? Or was this amazing? So yeah, my confidence for meetings is I sleep so well the night before. I used to stress a lot before meetings. The next day, what if, and struggle to sleep. And now I sleep really well, and I go to meetings, and I just from the moment I get in there, I'm unstoppable. It's been great.
wonderful, wonderful. So, how was the people respond when you were communicating or presenting yourself in front of them?
People certainly noticed. People closest to me started to notice a difference. It's the way I started portraying myself, using my hand movements a lot. Yes, so people really started to notice. A few people asked, are you taking some coaching? Like the way you're speaking right now is. So yeah, people definitely noticed. For those
Wow.
who know me, obviously, but no, it's for me. It's just been like business wise, it's been the best business decision to do my coaching with you, and it's going to serve me well into the future.
Wonderful. Really, really happy to hear that, James. James, as a CEO, how has this transformation impacted your leadership and business growth until now?
It's impacted my leadership for sure because I'm more of a leader. I mean, I am the top everyone looks to me, obviously, for leadership, and obviously the way I carry myself in groups of people, it means a lot. Being that personal leader, you've got to portray confidence,
Right.
and which I do a lot now. So, I mean, for business, it's been the best thing that I've ever done,
I
for sure.
remember you telling me once, James, that Sujata, this is very negatively impacting me right now. I'm unable to talk in meetings or even in the social gatherings. And I'm really, really happy to hear this, that how beautifully it has changed the impact right now in your life, right? The growth, the entire mindset, your personality, your environment, and more importantly, your peace of mind, right?
Yeah,
The stress that you were carrying while presentations,
yeah,
uh, that is no more, right? So
yeah.
really happy to hear this. Now, James, I also want to know this, that what is the advice that you would like to give to other CEOs or professionals considering public speaking coaching with me?
What are you waiting for? Like, yeah, you're mad not to jump on board. I mean, for me, it's just been the I think I wrote you. I think I wrote you a message around the Christmas time, and I said,
Yes.
you've been this is a pivotal point in my life, and it very much has been a huge pivotal point in my life where I was kind of going down one direction, and now I'm completely going the other in every way possible, and it's all down to 6 weeks with you, and it's just yeah, I still do it today. So yeah, get on board as soon as you can.
Really nice. Thank you, James. And we are looking forward to have more people onboarded in coming days. And I'm personally looking forward to serve, change people life more, and that's on my vision. I really look forward to reach all the corner of people who need my help. Yeah, so that's the entire thing for me. That is my entire goal. I feel that is my purpose for life, is what I feel. Because every time that I receive such messages, I remember on Christmas Day receiving your message, and that when I read that, I really felt really happy. You know that this is what I wanted to hear from James by end of the
Yeah,
training, because I promised you, James, that you're not gonna be same after 6 weeks. And
yeah,
firstly, I knew that you were not able to believe that this is possible. Still, you trusted this coach, you trusted in me, you took this decision,
yeah,
and you didn't even give a second thought before you get enrolled. And
yeah.
I'm really happy that to see your entire transformation. This is not just a skill for you for today, this is for rest of your life.
Oh,
That
absolutely.
you will be, and I'm sure that today, maybe like today, your confidence will coming days it is going to be multiplied, is what I know. So
Yeah,
whatever confidence that you have right now, that is going to be multiplied.
yeah,
And I'm 100% sure that this entire change will bring lot of change in your entire personality, your career, your company, and your company's growth a lot more. Yeah, so really happy that you took up this entire decision to onboard and be a part of this journey. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to help you in your journey. So I'm here in India, you're in Australia, and thanks that universe had helped me to help you to connect and
yeah.
get started in your journey, right? So it has been a very nice journey with you, James. Personally, I as a coach, I as a mentor, I enjoyed mentoring you, because not everyone are completely active or consistent, but your passion, your dedication, you were a go-getter at times that anywhere that you felt you need my help, you never hesitated to reach out to me. And
Yeah.
all your commitment, all your dedication, despite you having a lot of things on your plate, still you made sure that you are showing up every single day. There has been no time that you took a single break during this training, and single break
No.
from your task, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
single day that you have not missed, definitely, despite it has been a nerve-wracking for you at the beginning, later that you started enjoying it, still you ensured that you're facing your fear every single day, and that you know indicated me that this is very important, and you were a
yeah.
go-getter throughout the training, James. Really proud. And I'm
Thank
really
you.
looking forward anytime that you are in India, because I'm listing your name in Wall of Fame. And
Okay.
coming,
Well, thank
yes, so coming September, we are going to do an event again here in Bangalore. So we recognize all our students, whoever are getting good result, and they have done a lot. They've shown their passion, their commitment, their dedication throughout the training. We recognize them, and I'm listing one of your name in the list, the Wall of Fame. Yeah,
Oh,
so
thank
looking
you.
forward, if you can make up to Bangalore coming September. So we would love to have
Yeah,
you here as well.
yeah, that'd be
So thank
great.
you so much for empowering people who can take up this, a mentorship for themselves to change their life. I know it is very hard for people. It was not just you. Again, there are a lot of people. Every time that I tell them that hey, it is gonna be just 6 weeks for you to get transformed. I get the same response telling that
Yeah,
Sujata, are you kidding? I have been dealing with this for the almost half of my
yeah,
life, and you are telling me 6 weeks. But by end of the day, when I hear by end of the training that I hear that Sujata, you actually told what it actually was. I changed,
yeah,
and I have seen people coming back to me telling me after just 10 days, after a week, after just a day of session, that I am very different right now. So I don't know what magic wand that I have, but people are really getting transformed.
yeah,
So
definitely.
thank you so much for being a part of this journey, James. Really, really happy. I wish you all the best. Yeah,
Yeah, thank you. Thank
thank
you
you.
so much for. I just thank my lucky stars every day that you actually reached out to me because I never would have reached out to you.
Right.
So all this is possible. Everything I've gone through is thanks to you for reaching out to me in the first place and giving me that push that I needed. So
Right.
yeah, thank you so much for that. It's been yeah,
Yes.
and
I'm honored.
I totally agree with what you're saying. My confidence now is it's I think it's just growing every day. You've set me on this path, and it's an steep upward path, and I'm walking it every day now, and it's just yeah, I'm just loving it. So it's just been amazing for me in my life and for my family, for my kids, for business. It's just been the best decision of my life to come on board with you. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, James. Really, really happy to hear this. I wish you all the best. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Thank you.
too. Yeah, thank you.